Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Rebels will kick this deep to begin the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll give it to the back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The tight end has got it. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That catch is hauled in. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, extending the play now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina. And now they'll set up for the point after. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's your field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the runner takes off to his right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down. Ole Miss 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 40. The 20. The 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? That's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Let's go.
Trying the old counter play here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's 3rd down for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the kick will be down just inside the 45. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Here we go. Double right.
They're going to run it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Timeout called by the defense their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look and make an adjustment for this important play. And they'll kick it away here. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And now from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Handing off on the draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner will be brought down. South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The backs got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. the incompletion. The lineup here for 3rd and 7. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Makes the grab. Can he get there?
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Just trucks the man. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Cut. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle, but 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Brought down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Cricket. High.
QB sneak. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7.
That makes the score. South Carolina, 31. Ole Miss, 7.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Gamecocks pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, South Carolina. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
The Ole Miss offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Hand it off for a draw. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
24. Black 24. Flag.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. If they get the W,